Hey everybody, this is Captain Kyle. I'm here at the 4th State Comic-Con with Ann Mahoney. She's been in Bad Moms, Rectify, and a little show you may have heard of called The Walking Dead. How are you enjoying the con?
Oh, I'm having a good time. I always love being here. I love meeting the kids and the babies and see all the people dressed up.
So kids, babies, and then dressed up people.
Yes, first babies, second kids, third people dressed up, but all of them are good.
What about when they're kids and they're dressed up? Does that freak you out?
Oh no, I love that. I love that. There was a little baby Groot here yesterday in a costume his dad had made, and it was awesome. Yeah.
So I would say you have a good opinion of these people in cosplay?
Oh yeah, I think it's incredible what people, the time that they put into it and the energy that they put into it. I think it's incredible.
Now, if you could come to a con and get into a costume, who would you like to be?
I want to do Squirrel Girl from the comic books. Squirrel Girl or the Scarlet Witch.
Well, a lot of cosplayers do multiple costumes, so you could do both.
Right, I could be both. I can.
Or you could do the Scarlet Squirrel.
Scarlet Squirrel. I like it. Red is my favorite color, so I should just do that. The Scarlet Squirrel. I'm going to do the Scarlet Squirrel, you guys.
That's awesome. So, a couple questions. One, did you enjoy smacking JDM?
Of course. Yeah, that's what everybody wanted to do. Well, people wanted more than smack him. People want to stab him, but on the show. But yeah, it was great. I mean, he's such a sweetheart of a person in real life and a fantastic actor. So yeah, it was a blast.
And did he actually make the spaghetti that you ate?
No, he didn't. That was made by props. Props? Yeah, that was props. Yeah, and it was a lot of spaghetti.
And did it taste good at least?
I never tasted the spaghetti. We never got to that. I think that was good, though. It was just such an awkward dinner. I don't think anybody wanted to eat, you know? How are you going to eat sitting there with Negan and his bat that has its own seat, you know? So, yeah, we never ate it.
What a waste of food.
Right, totally. Terrible.
Should have went out and gave it to all the walkers, the biters out there. Maybe they wouldn't want brains so much, or flesh.
Nah, I don't think spaghetti can substitute for brains, for flesh.
Yeah. Too many carbs anyway, right?
Right, totally. Walkers have to be skinny, so.
So what's the best part about being on The Walking Dead?
Oh, it's just the cast and the crew are just top-notch. The directors are top-notch. It's like a well-oiled machine after all these seasons. So you kind of just jump on that train and get going. So, I mean, and I've never worked with a more lovely and humble group of actors all the way around. Not a bad egg in the bunch.
That is great to hear. So are you working on anything new?
Right now, I have a Soderbergh film, that Logan Lucky, that's in theaters. I'm in that. In October, I have a movie with Renee Zellweger called Same Kind of Different as Me coming out. I just finished working on a movie called The True Don Quixote that will hopefully be in Sundance. And then, yeah, got a lot of other stuff kind of on my plate.
The True Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha, his destiny calls and he goes?
Yes, that one. Well, it's a modern adaptation by this fabulous writer from New Orleans named Chris Poche. He's fantastic.
I'm a big Don Quixote fan.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely interested in seeing this take on it.
Well, and it's starring Tim Blake Nelson, who people would know from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and Holes, and I always forget his other credits. And the young man who's playing Sancho is, I'm going to forget his name, but he's this new sidekick to Spider-Man in the latest movie. So it's the three of us are top billed on that.
Oh, that is quite awesome.
Yeah.
So where can people find you on social media so they can follow your work and see when you're going to be at another con?
On Facebook, if you just look up Ann Mahoney, I have a public profile. And then Instagram and Twitter are both at Annie Moho, ANNIEMOHO.
They're taking your stuff down.
Yeah. Oh, I think they have to take it with them. They have to leave early because they have hurricane issues.
Ah, yeah, those hurricanes. We're definitely hoping that everyone comes through the hurricane, survives and weathers it. Maybe that's a bad term.
Well, I'm from New Orleans, so I went through Katrina. So whenever I see those things coming, my heart drops.
Yeah, we had Sandy. We can all relate to.
Yes, absolutely.
Our thoughts are all with you out there.
Absolutely.
All right, I have 3 very invasive questions. Are you ready?
Okay.
Really put you on the spot.
Okay.
If you were to go on a picnic, what is your go-to picnic food?
Hummus and like pita chips.
Hummus and pita chips.
Mm-hmm. Yummy. I love that.
Okay, well, next time you see Ann at a con, bring her some hummus and some pita chips.
So weird. Okay.
I've heard, I've heard alcohol. I've heard all kinds of stuff.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's not really something to eat, but apparently it's a necessity for some people's picnics.
It's a liquid lunch.
Which can be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, if your life had a theme song, what would that theme song be?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Can you sing a little?
I see a little silhouette of a man, scaramouche, can you do the fandango?
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very... Okay, that's enough out of me.
Yeah.
Good song, good choice.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and finally, if you could switch roles with someone on The Walking Dead and be a different character, what character would you want to be?
Carol. Done.
And why Carol?
I love her journey, and I love her as a person, but I love her journey, and I love how just multifaceted she has been throughout the show. So, yeah, I think she's the bee's knees.
A lot of people would agree with you that Carol is the bee's knees.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Were you hoping that Carol and Daryl would hook up when you... Did you watch the show before you got on it?
Okay, I'm not answering the Carol-Daryl question. I've made that mistake on Twitter and got attacked from all sides. So I refuse to answer that question or give my opinion.
Pleading the fifth on that one. Understood.
Yes. But I read the comic books before I got cast in the show. So the comic books were what I was most familiar with. And then, of course, when I got the audition, I did some work.
Binge watching?
Binge watching, yeah.
Isn't it interesting that watching The Walking Dead could be considered work?
Yeah, I love it. I love that part of my job.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much for spending the time with us today.
Thank you, Governor.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not the... my eye. Sorry, hurts a little bit.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone out there for watching. And as always, have fun and cosplay on. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and share. And we love to read your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon to get notifications of our new videos. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the con floor.